Hi!
Oh, hi!
Hi! Hello!
Hello.
Hi! Excuse me? Hi! Hi!
Hello.
Excuse me? Hi!
Hello.
Hi!
Andyan ka pala? Hi!
Hello everyone, I am currently 22 years old, taking a Bachelor of Elementary Education, and I was deployed as pre-service teacher in Nagawa Central Elementary School, Nag-Aw, Iloilo.
Good day, I am Ivan Augustin Askerfield from Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Social Studies 4B, and I have done my teaching internship journey at San Joaquin School of Fisheries with my cooperating teacher, Dr. Romel S. Bigato.
Mabuhay ang Bachelier sa Right, Malonggo Tulong kumukuha ng Bachelier sa Secretary of Education sa George sa Philippines. Pinupul ko ang practice teacher internship sa mataas na bansang paaralan ng Ligawan sa ilalim ng pangangasimuan ng ilang million students.
Hi, my name is Joel Sidrit, taking up Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Mathematics. I have completed my teaching internship at San Joaquin School of Fisheries.
So, hello everyone. I am Mary Rose Dizon, taking Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Science, and I conducted my teaching internship at Don Felix National High School under the supervision of Ma'am Maria Lucia Saria.
Hi, I'm Lamika Joyce Tejado, taking Bachelor of Technology Business Education major in Home Economics. I have run my teaching internship at Nag-Aw National High School.
I'd like to introduce myself. I am Mark Roland Nicole from the Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English, and I am a pre-service teacher at Don Felix National High School.
Bakit ka nag-edu?
Simple lang po. Nag-eduk po ako kasi gusto ko pong maging girl. Simpleng pangarap, pero pangarap ko po na maabot ng bawat bata ang kanilang mga pangarap sa buhay.
Bakit ka nag-edu?
Actually, there were several times that I asked myself why I choose education. So, bakit ba ako nag-edu? So, many people have told me na education is hard. Ang bangananda, ang education ka nung mabudlay, kay ko nanda, mas stress na ako. So, back to that question, there are three major reasons why I choose education. First, I was inspired by my Araling Kalipunan teacher during my grades 9 and 10. Second, I see a greater opportunity to be part of the growing society where I could help every learners to learn and make their dreams into reality. And lastly, I saw that the education is the hope of the nation where I've been part of it because of a purpose.
Bakit ka nag-edu?
Isa ito sa mga tanong na di ko din noong una mahagilap ang tamang sagot. Sa isip ko, baka soon ako magkaroon ng peace of mind. Gusto ko ng magulong buhay. Pero alam ko nga na ngayon na ito ang dahilan kung bakit ako naririto. Ito ay maging isang kasangkapan sa pagsasakatuparan ng mga pangarap na kinabukasan ng aming bayan.
Bakit ka nag-edu?
Nag-edu kasi may GSIS, may HSS, may pag-ibig, CHAR. Seriously, I took the education course because of my love and passion in teaching. Since I was young, I dreamed of becoming a teacher.
So, bakit ka nag-edu?
Actually, my reason for taking education is very simple. I took education as my course because I just love going to school. Since students eventually graduate at some point, so I decided why not become a teacher this time. So that's why I become an education student.
Bakit ka nag-edu?
Dapat ba may dahilan? Char, it's God's will that I will become a teacher someday.
Bakit ka nag-edu?
Bakit ako nag-edu? Kasi mahal ang bigas na sasaingin. Anong connect? Wala, because everything was unplanned.
Describe how you created your portfolio.
Honestly, this portfolio of mine is the combination of all the emotional struggles I've been through just to accomplish this. But in the technical aspect, I would just like to highlight three things. First, I was able to accomplish knowledge is born through the use of PowerPoint presentation. Since at home, wala kami signal, so I choose the offline application, which is the PowerPoint, and I was able to download a template from Google. Second, this portfolio of mine evokes openness and relaxation. From the theme of my portfolio, it was all, you can see the colors as pastel colors. And all of this emphasize softness. Since I am a elementary education teacher, so I always emphasize what are the things applicable for my grade school learners. And that includes the use of colors. As colors emphasize things, I also emphasize the importance of softness, especially to my learners. Third, this portfolio of mine depicts my story, depicts my challenges, an open book of all my experiences, my learnings as a pre-service teacher, where indeed I was not just there, or I was not just contemplating with what is the content all about, but I was opening myself to whoever will read my portfolio.
Can you describe how you created your portfolio?
Okay, my portfolio titled Guru Ako, Hindi Guru Lang. The untold story recounts all the experiences I went through during my practice teaching at the San Joaquin School of Fisheries. So the work in this portfolio serves as a proof of my semester's learning and experiences as practice teacher, demonstrating my knowledge, skills, and abilities to respond intellectually and creatively to every task given to me. It also demonstrates my completion of the goals, objectives, and standards set by our supervisor, my cooperating school, and my cooperating teacher. And this was accomplished to meet the desired outcome of this subject.
Describe how you created your portfolio.
Ang manunodlo, hindi lamang ito isang proyekto na ginawa bilang bahagi ng pagtupad sa mga gawaing kinakailangan para sa aming puso. Sinasalamin ng manunodlo ang lahat ng aking pinagdaanan sa buong panahong itinanggal ng aking internship. Kaya sa pagbuo nito, sinigurado ko na hindi masasayang ang panahon na iginugol ng sinumang magbubuklat ito. Mararamdaman niya na kapit-bisig kami sa paglalakbay na iyon. Ang bawat nakalimbag na titik sa mga dahon nito ang magsisilbing bibig na magsasalaysay ng mga kaluluwang natamo. Ang mga larawan ang siyang magsisilbing mata upang masilayan ang bawat tanong.
Can you describe how you created your portfolio?
I created my portfolio with love, passion, and inspiration. So, it's easy for me to create my portfolio because I put myself into it. Seeing what or who I become someday makes me feel motivated.
Describe how you created your portfolio.
So as you can see, my portfolio focuses more on the color of brown, orange, and gold, since for me this is the color that is very pleasing to the eye. So the theme for my portfolio is aesthetic design. It showcases one's true self. So this portfolio is, I'm proud to say, is an example of how I showcases my skills as a 21st century teacher.
Describe how you created your portfolio.
I created my portfolio using application Canva, then with the theme of colored blue and peach, and also I use educational background for it.
Describe how you created your portfolio.
Okay, my portfolio with a combination of black and gold colors. The black color signifies multifarious challenges that I have encountered, my weaknesses, and of course, my own self-battle. And while the gold signifies or represents my victory as a pre-service teacher at Don Felix National High School, of course, the happy memories that I have created together with my fellow student interns. A fun fact, I created and finished my portfolio in just 10 hours. Yes, you heard it right, 10 hours. While it's raining cats and dogs outside and thunders and lightning were busy growling and lighting up the middle of the night. But since I am focused in finishing my portfolio, I forgot that I am scared with lightning, I mean. And Of course, my portfolio was centered to my own voyage towards greatness as a pre-service teacher at Don Felix International High School, and it was a story of how I achieved my ultimate greatness as a student intern.
What is your favorite part in the portfolio and why?
My favorite part of my portfolio is the reflection part because it is the compilation of all my experiences as well as all my learnings, and a reflection of all my experiences that will always be my guide as I reach my dream as a teacher someday.
What is your favorite part in the portfolio and why?
So among all the parts of my portfolio, my favorite part is the cover page. Why? Because it tells the deep meaning of my experiences and realizations I have gone through during my practice teaching. The title, Guru Ako, Hindi Guru Lang, speaks about that teaching is not as simple as taught by many. Most people would say maestro or maestra lang ra, but they even really don't understand how what it takes to be a teacher. And this portfolio was a proof that would tell everyone about the reality of teaching. Furthermore, the untold story, as part of the title, talks about the unique experiences that made me as better as a future teacher. So this can be found in the weekly journals that tells more of my experiences during my practice teaching and reflects my overall development as a practice teacher.
What is your favorite part in the portfolio and why?
Weekly journal ang pinakagusto kong bahagi na aking portfolio. Nakalimbag doon kung paano nagrumentado ang aking puso dahil sa pinaghalong kaba at kasabikan sa panibagong karanasan, ang mga gintong kaganapan kasama ang personang laging katuwang at bumuo ng aking paglalakbay, at ang mga aral na aking natamo at pakakabaunin saan man magtungo. Ang bahagi ito ang nagsisilbing batis ng impormasyon sa kung paano unti-unting hinubog ng karanasan at panahon ang individual na nasa inyong harap.
What is your favorite part in the portfolio and why?
My favorite part in the portfolio is reflection, because as I reflected on the activities I have done, it encourages me more to aim high. Indeed, teaching is my passion, my dream, and my profession.
So what is your favorite part in your portfolio and why?
So my favorite part in my portfolio is the student-teacher's prayer, because for me it serves as an inspiration for me in doing everything up until now, and at the same time, every time that I experience creative block, all I do is to turn back and the pages and read all the things that I have written in my student's prayer, and everything just comes to place.
What is your favorite part in the portfolio and why?
My favorite part with the portfolio is the different Philippine standard, because I love remembering the moments or experiences that I've done in the NECAL National High School, also stating my evidences and how I reflect on my teaching internship journey.
What is your favorite part in the portfolio and why?
My favorite part in my portfolio was my weekly journal. Well, it says everything. It says who I am as a pre-service teacher at Don Felix International High School. It tells how dedicated, passionate, committed, and determined I am in my chosen profession someday. And also, it talks about my journeys and my challenges I have encountered for me to achieve my own story of greatness.
What you have learned as a student teacher?
I learned 3 things as well as a pre-service teacher. First, grow. First is go, grow, glow with the flow of life. It is important that in any aspect of life, we should not just put ourselves in something without recognizing all the processes. But we should grow by letting us being aware of the situation, and glow by reflecting from those experiences. I was able to learn and motivate myself to not just go, but also grow, glow as a pre-service teacher, and realize that in every aspect of life, there must always be something that will inspire us. And that will continue to motivate us to not just put ourselves imparting knowledge, but to touch lives, which is the most important aspect of teaching.
What have you learned as a student teacher?
So if asked me of what I have learned as a practice teacher, I could say that I have learned a lot. I myself was enough to be the proof of my own learning. I remember when Nanay Muscaya asked me during the interview of what could best describe me to be remembered by my cooperating school and my cooperating teacher. I said the word best, and I learned to be that way all throughout my journey as a practice teacher. I always put in mind to fulfill that promise to Nanay Muscaya, and thus I made it possible. What made me proud this time was that I was able to share this with you. Now, give yourself a round of applause, because the word best was not only belongs to me or to anyone else, but it belongs to all of us. We are education, and we are the best.
What have you learned as a student teacher?
Maniwala at manalig. Ito ang dalawang bagay na natutunan ko bilang isang student teacher. Maniwala sa sarili, sa mga taong tunay na nagmamahal sa iyo at sa Ama. Sapagkat kung ikaw ay naniniwala, doon mo pa lamang makikita ang mga bagay na hindi mo aakalain, ang mga bagay na higit pa sa kung anumang ninanais mo. To believe is to see. Manalig ka na mayroon siyang mas magandang plano na nakalatag para sa iyo. Hindi ka niya kailanman pababayaan.
What you have learned as a student teacher?
My student teaching journey taught and inspired me to pursue and make the best of this profession. I learned that we should always make ourselves ready with enough learnings and preparations. Finally, to always put our heart in everything we do.
So what do you have learned as a student teacher?
So I think the greatest learning that I have acquired as a student teacher is that there is no greater feelings for a teacher than to be able to stand in front of the students and impart everything that we have cultivated all of this time. So for me, as a student teacher who was able to practice teaching under different learning modalities, online learning, modular learning, limited face-to-face classes, for me, being able to teach in front of the students or being able to have the students in face-to-face is still the best.
What have you learned as a student teacher?
I have learned in my student teaching, or before becoming a student teacher, I learned that what is the understanding about teaching and learning, and also the real life work of a teacher.
What have you learned as a student teacher?
As one of the pandemic babies, K-12 pioneers and new curriculum students, I have realized that teaching is not about a profession or a salary you will earn at the end. It must be a passion to serve, to develop and to hone young minds for them to achieve their own greatness. To teach is not about feeding the fish in the pond. It must take a lot of hard work, preparation, mastery, and commitment. I must say, as a teacher, the midst of pandemic was a double challenge. As a teacher, you must squeeze creative juices in your mind for you to find means and how to encourage students to achieve their own story of success. And of course, I always believe that education must be a lesson of life, a lesson to life, and a lesson for life.
This is my portfolio.
This is my portfolio.
Ito ang aking portfolio.
This is my portfolio.
This is my portfolio.
This is my portfolio.
This is my portfolio.